Good morning, and we're going to go to the book of, I believe it's Haggai today. It's only 2 chapters, so this will be a fairly short video compared to the past. So let's get started. Father, as I read and receive your word, may it deeply be rooted in me, so when difficulty comes, it will be your word that encourages and strengthens me. Haggai was around 520 BC. The content was a contemporary of Zechariah. Haggai was sent by God to preach to the restored Israelite community and to encourage them to finish rebuilding the temple. The messages are directed to the two leaders of the people, Zerubbabel the governor and Jeshua the high priest. The book consists of 5 prophecies designed to speed the work along. Haggai's message had the desired effect, and the new temple was built in 516 BC. The theme is God's involvement in the life of his people and his desire that they take spiritual matters seriously are the basic themes of this book. The people had stopped work on the temple, turning to their own affairs. But God wanted them to see that a place of worship must be provided for the good of the nation. The complaint that the now temple would not be as glorious as the old is quieted by God's promise that he will fill it with his own glory. Chapter 1. A call to rebuild the temple. On August 29th of the second year of King Darius' reign, the Lord gave a message through the prophet Haggai to Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, governor of Judah, and to Jeshua, son of Jehadok, the high priest. This is what the Lord Almighty says. The people are saying, the time has not yet come to rebuild the Lord's house, the temple. So the Lord has sent this message to the prophet Haggai. Why are you living in luxurious houses while my house lies in ruins? This is what the Lord Almighty says. Consider how things are going for you. You have planted much, but harvested little. You have food to eat, but not enough to fill you up. You have wine to drink, but not enough to satisfy your thirst. You have clothing to wear, but not enough to keep you warm. Your wages disappear as though you were putting them in pockets filled with holes. This is what the Lord Almighty says. Consider how things are going for you. Now go up into the hills, bring down timber, and rebuild my house. Then I will take pleasure in it and be honored, says the Lord. You hoped for rich harvests, but they were poor. And when you brought your harvest home, I blew it away. Why? Because my house lies in ruins, says the Lord Almighty. While you were all busy building your own fine houses, That is why the heavens have withheld the dew and the earth has withheld its crops. I have called for a drought on your fields and hills, a drought to wither the grain and grapes and olives and all other crops, a drought to starve both you and your cattle and to ruin everything you have worked so hard to get. In obedience to God's call. Then Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, Joshua, son of Jehozadak, the high priest, and the whole remnant of God's people obeyed the message from the Lord their God. It had been delivered by the prophet Haggai, whom the Lord their God had sent, and the people worshipped the Lord in earnest. Then Haggai, the Lord's messenger, gave the people this message from the Lord. I am with you, says the Lord. So the Lord sparked the enthusiasm of Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, governor of Judah, Jeshua, son of Jehadok, the high priest, and the whole remnant of God's people. They came and began their work on the house of the Lord Almighty their God. That was on September 21st of the second year of the King Darius' reign. The new temple's splendor. Then on October 17th of the same year, the Lord sent another message through prophet Haggai. Say this to Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, the governor of Judah, and to Joshua, son of Jehozadak, the high priest, and to the remnant of God's people there in the land. Is there anyone who can remember this house, the temple, as it was before? In comparison, how does it look to you now? It must seem like nothing at all, but now take courage, Zerubbabel, says the Lord. Take courage, Joshua, son of Jehozadak, the high priest. Take courage, all you people still left on the land, says the Lord. Take courage and work, for I am with you, says the Lord Almighty. My spirit remains among you, just as I promised when you came out of Egypt. So do not be afraid. For this is what the Lord Almighty says. In just a little while I will again shake the heavens and the earth. I will shake the oceans and the dry land too. I will shake all the nations, and the treasures of all the nations will come to this temple. I will fill this place with glory, says the Lord Almighty. The silver is mine, and the gold is mine, says the Lord Almighty. The future glory of this temple will be greater than its past glory, says the Lord Almighty. And in this place I will bring peace. I, the Lord Almighty, have spoken. Blessings promised for children, for obedience. On December 18th of the second year of King Darius's reign, the Lord sent this message to the prophet Haggai. This is what the Lord Almighty says. Ask the priest this question about the law. If one of you is carrying a holy sacrifice in his robes and happens to brush against some bread or stew, wine or oil, or any other kind of food, will it also become holy? The priest replied, no. Then Haggai asked, but if someone becomes ceremoniously unclean by touching a dead person and then brushes against any other things mentioned, will it be defiled? And the high priest answers, yes. Then Haggai said, this is how it is with the people in this nation, says the Lord. Everything they do and everything they offer is defiled. So think about this from now on. Consider how things were going for you before you began to lay the foundation of the Lord's temple. When you hoped for a 20-bushel crop, you harvested only 10. When you expected to draw 50 gallons from the winepress, you found only 20. I sent blight and mildew and hail to destroy all the produce of your labor. Yet even so you refuse to return to me, says the Lord. On this 18th day of December, the day when the foundation of the Lord's temple was laid, carefully consider this. I am giving you a promise now. While the seed is still in the barn, before you have harvested your grain, and before the grapevine, the fig tree, the pomegranate, and the olive tree have produced the crops, from this day onward I will bless you. Promises for Zerubbabel. The Lord sent this message to Haggai on December 18th. Tell Zerubbabel, the governor of Judah, that I am about to shake the heavens and the earth. I will overthrow royal thrones, destroying the power of foreign kingdoms. I will overturn their chariots and charioteers. The horses will fall, the riders will kill each other. But when this happens, says Lord Almighty, I will honor you, Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, my servant. I will treat you like a signet ring on my finger, says the Lord, for I have specifically chosen you. I, the Lord Almighty, have spoken. All right, that's the end of Haggai. We'll go to Zechariah tomorrow. And that looks to be a little longer, so that's going to be a few days. Actually, way longer. So that'll be probably the rest of the week, it looks like. So we'll see you tomorrow. Hope you have a blessed day, and thank you for listening.